As Uncle Ben, inspired by Voltaire, told Spider-Man that with great power come great responsibility, it appears Uncle Ben was true then and is true today. With power come great responsibility. The United States, over the course of past 100 years, has accumulated great power with regard to the leadership of the free world and has accepted responsibilities. But it appears that for the past half a century, the Islamic Republic of Iran has accumulated so-called great power with all the ballistic missiles and nuclear ambition and the amount of the uranium pile stock in their possession. But it appears that they don't accept or they don't believe in responsibilities inside and outside. Inside, they have committed atrocities by killing many thousands, imprisoned more than 100,000 freedom fighters in December of 25 and January of 26, massacred 42,000, the atrocity in Syria, and the lack of stability of the region by activating proxies in Lebanon, Houthis, and even in Horn of Africa. However, after the negotiation, it appears that the 14 points agreement, the memorandum of understanding, has many discrepancies between the United States and leaking of the document by the Iranian through Arab media and also Islamic Republic media, the state media, that is. President Trump mentioned that this agreement eliminate the nuclear ambition, the leakage of the news from Iran, which broadcasted in Al Jazeera and many other Arabs and Iranian media, says that they are not releasing any of those, or they are not going to be complying with the total elimination of their nuclear technology. As we have discussed, and many media also alluded to, they do have 447 kilogram of 60% uranium, but also close to 10,000 of 20% to 2% uranium that with the current technology can be enriched in no time with no responsibilities, because over the course of past 50 years they have shown to the world that they are willing to destroy Israel, United States, and the world. The United States and President Trump appears that, and I'm hoping and kind of believe that he does have many cards that is holding tight to his chest. That's my sincere belief, because it doesn't make any sense to initiate this military campaign, which according to him even today at the G7 press conference resulted in billions of dollars expenses and daily expenditure for reaching a memorandum of understanding that there is no any enforcing element to it. There is no any verifiable element to it. They might say that we do this, but their Congress people says that they are not going to give up theirs. There is a supreme leader that must sign, but it appears that Mr. Ghalibaf, who used to be Speaker of the House, going to sign. But as we know from the Islamic decree, if the supreme leader does not sign, that document does not exist. And also we know that the supreme leaders are subscribed to artful delay and also taqiyya and kitman, which means they can officially and by order of God can lie. And also Mr. Trump in the G7 conference called the leader of Iran, those going to sign the contract, although primitive but very smart, and they are different from the first generation and second generation leaders. They are third generation, but needless to say that this third generation are being involved in killing of the Iranian and killing many other nation, not during the Iraqi war, but in Syria, in Lebanon, and even in Africa. The same people that gonna sign the signature and put the signature on the bottom of the agreement, that is not verifiable and is not enforceable. So they can lie about it, and this is only for 3 months and 1 month. Instead, the United States gonna give them money, whether through the UAE or Qataris, but still money is the money, and the green is the green, and they can continue to supply munition and subsidies to the proxies in Yemen and Lebanon and Hezbollah. And they have said that exclusion of the Lebanon and Hezbollah is out of question. So the question really is, what is the achievement of this memorandum of understanding? What is the achievement? What was the United States achieved? There is speculation that there is divide in Middle East. Saudi Arabia is siding with Pakistan, probably Egypt. Qataris and Omanis are separate, and they are really attaching to the Iranian. And then the UAE is siding with Israel, and there is a significant divide. The Saudi Arabia Crown Prince has initiated a proposal to create a coalition of the involved Gulf state with Pakistanis, probably Egypt, maybe Turkey and India, but India seems to be more with the UAE, or combination, and Kuwaitis, to create a Cold War type of pact. So there is a division to create a pact within Islamic countries with Iranian to de-escalate the tension. So that's very important issue. There is a distrust. This is what it means. It means there is a distrust. Although still Saudi Arabia, Kuwaitis, Qataris, Turkey, and Pakistan, although Pakistan has nuclear power, they are still in American campaign and camp, but there is a distrust, and they think that America betrayed them. The European is also not happy with America, Whether they are right or wrong, that's another story, but this is the issue. Egypt is trying to side with the Saudi Arabia, but still in the camp of America. The Chinese do not wish to get involved whatsoever. President Trump praised them that they did not support it, but they didn't want to support because that's too costly for them. So we are here after all these months with billions of dollars expenditure for war. What we have achieved. Has America lost its leadership, its power of the leadership in the Middle East, in the Europe? Europe are creating some sort of pact amongst them by paying more to the NATO and allocating more for their defense system, and they are trying to become independent. Although they are not going to be totally independent, because still they need the United States. But have we lost our edge, or President Trump has few cards? Because the memorandum of understanding and the things that are going to be signed does not have any truth in it, because of the history, because of the behavior of the Islamic Republic. Whatever Islamic Republic of Iran says is lie, and they lie by permission, and they cannot be trusted. They are not trustworthy. But why President Trump put all his eggs in a basket of Iranian and call them smart? Did they smart out the United States? Did we lose the war to Iranian? He says they don't have any missiles, but they do have lots of missiles based on the reports. I'm hoping that President Trump has those cards tied to his chest as a final winning card, not a final losing card, because he is the one gonna lose the trust of the people and the trust of the allies in the Middle East